All right, so I'll be teaching your class today, and my name is Mr. Hicks. I'm a student of Lindsey Wilson, as you know. Um, for right now, let's just do the bell ringer. I know you guys did a little math assignment on Monday, so if you still have it, you can use that as reference, and just take a couple minutes on that. Okay. Everyone got it done for the most part, please? Yeah, all right, anyone want to answer what number one is? Nineteen, that's correct. Two? And three? Spain, that is all correct. Now we're gonna be doing like a little pre-assessment, just see what you guys know about the monarchy of Spain, stuff like that. It's nothing hard, just answer what you think is best, just 4 questions. Mhm. This is not for grade, it's just to help me see where you guys are at as far as the content, stuff like that, so. Don't you stress over it. If you're done with it, just kind of raise your hand, I'll come back and look it up. Appreciate it. Any more out? Alright, so now we're gonna be taking some notes. This is over the power of Spain. Just kind of make it easier for y'all. I put most of those down. All you're gonna be doing is put a slide and just fill in a little blank spot. Should help us go kind of faster, since we're not time restricted and stuff like that. King Charles. He became King Charles I of Spain in 1516. He was actually became the king when he was a teenager. So it was kind of weird to think that if you're a teenager becoming king of a great country, it's a little bizarre to think of. Absolute monarch. He believed this just because his family line passed through the generations. Absolute monarch is a ruler whose power was not limited by having to consult with the nobles, common people, or their representatives. They believed in total power, like all power was theirs. They didn't really care about what other people thought or said. Divine right. The belief that ruler's authority comes directly from God. And if you can think that if your power comes from God, especially the lesser people, the lower houses and stuff like that, who are they to dispute what you say? If you have the power by God, I mean, your word is by God. In 1519, the Holy Roman Emperor throne was vacant. Charles I buys the votes to become the Holy Roman Emperor. So he's also King Charles I of Spain, but he's also Emperor Charles V. His territories now includes parts of Italy, Austria, and various German states, which has expanded his kingdom tremendously. Due to the vast amounts of land under his control, he often fought enemies such as Ottoman Turks, French, and German princes. If you need me to slow down or explain something in better detail, just raise your hand and ask me. It's no trouble at all. Everyone got it? In 1521, Charles confronts the Protestant leader Martin Luther, declaring him an outlaw in the fight between Catholics and the growing Protestant religion. This becomes a huge problem, especially for Rome, because Rome is Catholic and that's where the Pope resides. They depend on the loyalty of the countries to keep them in power. The Peace of Augsburg was signed in 1555, and it gave each German prince the right to decide whether his state would become Protestant or Catholic. Since Charles V wasn't having much success in Europe trying to keep everyone Catholic, due to the Spanish conquistadors, Charles V had more success in the Americas from exploration, which brought in silver and gold, which brought Spain great wealth. The more money you have, the more stuff you can do. not just military wise, but economically and stuff like that, and just spread the wealth among everyone. Everyone good? Alright. Next comes Philip II. Charles V gave up the throne in 1556 due to his failures in Europe. He divided the empire between his brother and his son. Things are so bad with the growing Protestant religion that he considered himself a failure, and basically just like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'll just get my throne and pass it on to the next person. His son, Philip II, ruled the Netherlands, Spain, Sicily, and Spanish colonies in the Americas. And what's significant about this is that that's how vast the Holy Roman Empire was, is that he could still have all these countries right here, and that's only half. Spain reaches peak during Philip II reign due to satiation with gold and silver from the Americas, which funds everything. Everyone good? Philip was also like Charles. He was devout Catholic and saw himself as the leader of the Counter-Reformation. Counter-Reformation was to keep Europe Catholic. Philip marries Catholic Queen Mary I of England to try and spread Catholicism, but unfortunately she dies without giving an heir. And because there's no heir, there's no one to keep the fight going on in England for Catholicism, because at this point, England had turned to Protestantism. 1560s, bloody revolts break out when the Dutch refuse to swear allegiance to Philip, and he sends an army under the Duke of Alba, who sets up the Court of Blood. This is sincerely just because of all the killing that had to be done just to set this up. Is mostly why it became the Court of Blood. Numerous people had to die, and the court that was set up wasn't very just, is very one-sided. In 1609, a truce was made between Philip and the Dutch. Basically, they were tired of the killing. That was pretty much it with that one. 1588, Philip assembles the Spanish Armada made up of 130 ships and 20,000 men to invade England. Philip tries to invade England to change it from Protestant back to Catholic, and also to stop the English raiding of Spanish ships. I believe it was Queen Elizabeth I who commissioned English pirates. They would get like pardons and such like that, as long as they raided Spanish ships and other country ships for the benefit of England. The Spanish Armada was defeated by English, mostly due to storms. The storms decimated their whole armada. It was really bad. Right there in the picture, on the left, you have King Philip II. On the right, you have Queen Elizabeth I. And in the middle, I don't know if you can really see, but some of these ships are on fire. This is because due to naval strategy and stuff like that, they would set a ship on fire and just run it straight into the armada with no one on it. This is just completely to break up the armada and just kind of take a more one-on-one. Because at this time, what's up?
What's an armada? What is that?
Armada is just a fleet of ships. I think this time Spain was naval power, but due to this defeat, it switches to England. At this point, after the Spanish Armada was defeated, England now becomes a superpower for Navy. Everyone got it? Spain faced internal issues such as centralized government, court factions, and went bankrupt 4 times from wartime spending. Something else that also helped the decline was that gold and silver being brought into Spain from the Americas at such a high rate, it caused inflation. All of these internal issues lead to Spain's decline as a major world power. They don't really come back to like the top dog after this. Are there any questions? Everyone good? All right. This time, that's all the notes we have. We are now going to split up into a group of 3. and do a little, activity. You guys can pick your partners, I'm not gonna sign you anyone, get your three. Alright, if I get everyone's attention real quick, just kind of go over exactly what this is. It says, congratulations, your group has just been raised rulers of Spain. Your task is to create 5 laws that shall be enforced in your kingdom. The laws must address issues concerning the spread of Protestantism, exploration of the Americas, and the direct threat of heathen. Maybe as creative as you like, however, make it as realistic to the time of Spain in the 1500s by knowing who your allies are and what resources are available. Your allies, if you don't know, are France, because they remain Catholic. France, Rome, any nation that's Catholic. And your resources that are available are tremendous amounts of gold and silver coming into Spain from the Americas, which help you buy whatever you need. So get as creative as you want, and have fun with it. Go ahead. Oh, also, if you could, write this on your own sheet of paper. You don't have to like have 3 different individual sheets, just like one for the group, and write next to the top. So, direct threats is that they're Protestant, and they're basically at Spain's like border, and they're always starting to try and like overpower Spain. Because Spain is always trying to impose build a wall. I mean, that's valid. You can do that. If I'm correct, I believe there is a wall actually, like in France or something like that, that prevents people from coming in. So I could be wrong.
Wow. Protestant, religion.
There was no problem with that. Exploration Americans actually was a great success for them because they're able to rake in so much wealth from it that they can go out and buy them. So the point of that is that like, you have the funds to even hire like a small assassin army to go in and try and manipulate. Like, just get as creative as we want with it. Like you have the amount of resources to do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? All right.
I wrote it like all passionate. All land found by France, all law found in that, yeah, go to Spain.
Alright. What do you have to But this is the thing. Yeah, we're glad we learned this time. No? Alright, so try to think of this first. How you spread or stop the spread of crosses. You go to laws and make it one converting crosses. And if they don't kill them.
Yeah, I want to put a hierarchy.
So people did do that. They were Blade Mary. Blade Mary was the queen of everyone who was not. Just get so many people that's right.
Thanks to our grants and allies, we have resources. No. Writing laws, not writing. All vulnerable found in America, my miners was
Granted, that was definitely.
Spanish miners.
So you may want to think about that if you really want to go to the war, and if you do. One thing you want to try and stop is the spread of laws. So you want to enforce that everyone has to convert it. And if they don't, they would kill them. That's the idea. You know what I'm saying? You want to go with England just because they are Protestant. If you overcome them, they now are Catholic. You want to use the resources you have from the Americas to buy a assassin army. There's some ideas that like, think of what you want to enforce, and just think of method and how to do it. Okay, let's do this. What's something that you want to have with you? Alright, so let's try this. You want to make sure everyone you bring is Catholic. Because there are factions in the Protestants that practice Protestantism underneath. So you want to go with house churches to make sure they aren't doing that. You can do that, and then give the police the authority just go and search them.
Which one is it for you? The one that says October. That one. No, I'm not.
I think it's
Anyway, law. I'm on the script. I'm on the script. What about? But. I'm writing it in, I'm writing it.
Y'all all done?
That's not a law.
You can make it work if you want to. As a, why not?
No, that's creative. That's creative. That's creative.
I want to do a couple more just because for funsies. Just go ahead and write it. For funsies.
That's creative. You must be it's D-Day.
No, we have to have T-Day.
Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking.
You like Louise? No, you're not. You're not. Oh, focus on this. We're not talking about Irish. I got some on my phone.
You want out the world of Ireland?
You're not spending Ireland. You can't get back to Spain. You don't like I am kind of potato. He doesn't like potatoes. He's actually
No school.
he's got a point.
Buy out Ireland, you can back door.
No one's on Nobody's looking.
Hey, you calling me? And it's like, we gotta do it.
Oh.
All right, he does. Who's the king of again? King Philip. Okay, so right now, Philip the second. No, basically. Okay, I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas. I think everybody that is
Mr. Anderson, Steve's son.
I'm fine with it. So he did his homework assignment.
Yes, he did.
Alright, everyone, we can try to like straighten your desk again real quick, we'll come together and try to switch some ideas that we got out.
So the week of the 6th,
Alright, does anyone wanna volunteer first? Always open to volunteers. What's up? What's one thing you got?
for like the, spread of the Protestant,
Mhm.
because since they were like taking over and everything, they were still Catholic, wanting to be Catholic. And they churches, both of them have the religion right.
Okay, so religious toleration. Okay. That's one thing Kings tries to strive for, but often due to severe Catholics and severe Protestants, often let you down, you know what I mean? Anyone else want to volunteer?
I'm just trying to put don't be a jerk, and here we are trying to take away people's religious freedom.
Yeah, don't be a jerk. Alright, that could work. That could work. Anyone else volunteer? I mean, I'll draft some people. What y'all got?
If they don't follow the Catholic religion.
That you be killed?
Yep.
Alright,
That's just public
that's just
execution.
done right there. That's it. Anyone else? What's up? What you got?
Any Protestant that should cross the border will be hanged.
Hey, alright. Direct to the point. Alright,
It was relevant.
what you got?
Blue ice cream every Wednesday.
Yes.
Blue ice cream every Wednesday. Why blue? Touche. Alright. Blue ice cream. I'm blue on you. Blue ice cream, I can do that. Then we have time for, we got time for a couple more. What else you guys got? I had to do 5, I know y'all got more. I will grab you. What's up?
All lands now by the explorers and conquistadors belongs to the English hierarchy, and the Spanish hierarchy.
So all gold and silver found? Is that what you said?
All land found by the explorers and conquistadors belongs to the Spanish hierarchy.
Okay. Very smart. Gives you more land to expand with that. Way more resources. Alright. Anyone else? What's up?
If they don't wear a certain outfit on Tuesdays, they'll be butchered.
Holy smokes. That could be an issue. What kind of, okay, what type of like outfit are we talking here? What we gotta be wearing? Goodness gracious, every Tuesday. Oh man. So we got, every Tuesday, we gotta be wearing a certain outfit, and then we got, is it Wednesday? Blue ice cream. Alright. I do with ice cream, I don't know about the outfit one though. Anyone else? What's up?
National D-Day on Fridays.
National D. Goodness gracious. Alright, let's try to get back to the actual time and stuff like that. Anyone else? No one? What's up?
To keep the English out, you could build a wall.
Build a wall.
And get guard.
Alright. We should build walls everywhere, right? That's gonna be a solution for everything, right? Anyone else? We still got some time. I know y'all some creative people. What's up?
There are only 2 genders.
2 genders? Alright. I guess you roll that one. Anyone else? What's up?
Give the police the authority to go into homes and search to make sure no one is practicing Protestant.
Okay. So give the police the authority to go in and search the houses and make sure that they aren't practicing Protestantism like secretly. That's actually very, very smart. I'm glad you brought that up, because giving the police the authority to do that would give them, some people would feel like it invades your privacy, but it's due to keeping Spain Catholic. So many people think that they should have the right to do that. Anyone else? Just do one last one. Make it good. Come on. One more. What's up? What's up? What'd you say?
If they try to side with England.
Okay. So taking away England's supporters, taking away their allies. Okay. Sounds like we're having a lot of other world wars. Alright, so I'll be passing out now as a self-assessment. This is purely how you feel like you know the content. Basically, you have 3 things, you just put a check mark in the box. Excuse me. You put a check mark in the box saying that you either don't understand what we went over in class today, or you do understand, but you might still have a couple questions, or you understand the content is so awesome you're practically Einstein, you can teach the whole class by yourself. No, you don't put your name on this one. This is also your exit slip, so I'll be saying at the door, wherever you head out, just pass it to me. No, you don't put your name. You can get what you want, junk it. I'll be saying at the door, so wherever you head out, that's your exit slip, so I'll just pick it up. Keep it.
If you trade Spain, you kill. If you're a trader in Spain, you kill. Good job. Operation backstab.
Oh, man.
Oh my God, it's so hard.
Hey, the yearbook staff came by and wanted to hand these out. I told them I'd pass them out at the end of class. Order forms, anybody want an order form for a yearbook? You can take this home, give this to your parents.
I gotta give mine.
I bet.
Give that to, Mr. Hicks whenever you're going out. Yes, y'all were fabulous today. Y'all did a great job. Participate.
I bet.
And keep it.
I saw the Skittles inside of our
Hard decision, man, hard decision. You don't like the yellow stickers? I don't either. Alright, y'all may go, have a good day. Dana, come here and get your cell phone. Dana, Danny. My bad. Ow. I literally just said. Ow. That came out of nowhere.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Thank you.
Are you ready? Oh, we gotta go up for our meeting, don't we?
You haven't colored the map yet?
We did that, what is today? When did we do that? Friday,
done?
Monday, Friday, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we did it Monday, yeah, that's right. You did a good job. I thought it went good.
Alright.
I thought it went really good.
Alright. That was.
Nervous. That's a good lesson. I think you was well prepared. You did a good job with it.
Alright, thank you.
I'm gonna go up to a meeting. I got a meeting. Are you staying or?
I'll stay just for a little bit so I can get everything packed up.
Yeah, and then I'll come back and I'll.
Okay.